Hey guys, welcome to Celestial Moon Tarot here. I hope that everyone's having a beautiful evening. And we're going to go right into Cancer, okay? Very sentimental. Yeah, we're going to be doing Cancer, okay? Water element. Loyal and very intuitive. Very giving. Okay, so here's Cancer. These decks are pre-shuffled. Let me make sure you guys are seeing this correctly because I don't think I did much. Alright, sorry about that. I should have checked that before. Alright, let's go with Cancer. What's going on? A few cards wanted to pop out already. Alright. Someone's here having a choice to make, okay? And a decision between two things, alright? Kind of wanting to see something that you put a lot of work into, a lot of labor and love and work into, you want to come to see to fruition here, okay? You're holding on too tightly, probably to whatever mindset you have on something that you've been giving a lot of thoughts to. Give me a second. You're in this night. You know what? You're looking for this wish fulfillment, but at the same time, you do have, you're very abundant. Your energy is very abundant. You have a very, yeah, you have good things coming in. I'm actually seeing a lot of good things. This one wanted to come out, but let me just let it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you seem to be very, I hate to say that you're at a loss because I know that that's been coming from a few of you guys, but there's a sense of anguish here that I am picking up. Yeah, you're going through a transformational stage right now, okay? A lot of anguish, a lot of, you're just in a very kind of depressed, something has happened that has left you very depressed and, you know, very in your thoughts here with the Eight of Swords, kind of like you don't know what to do. You're having to make up a decision about something, but you are not sure how to move. So, and apart from not knowing how to, it's almost like a mental imprisonment, you know, where you don't know how to move. You're not seeing the good things in your life right now because you are right now kind of going through a spiritual transformation. And with these two cards here, yeah, you're going through a spiritual transformation here. And it has caused a lot of anguish, a lot of depression. It has caused you to be in your head. It has caused you to look at things very differently, even though you really are well off. You're in a really good place financially, okay, with the Nine of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles, but yet you're not looking at that. You're not looking at what's in front of you and what you have. Okay, what you're looking at is the heartbreak. Okay, you're not sleeping at night. You are kind of like in this energy of pessimist, where you're not. Yeah, you're nostalgic. It's almost like you're nostalgic, like you kind of thinking back to your childhood here. You're thinking back to your childhood and you are depressed. Even though everything in your surrounding financially may be good, there's something that has shifted in your energy, something that has happened that has left you kind of reminiscing and looking back to when you were a child. Yeah, you're looking at that one thing, whatever has taken place in your life. You're looking at that one thing that kind of isn't there. Like this wanted to come out. You're looking at that one thing that kind of isn't there, right? But you're not looking at all the other beautiful things that you have in your life, and I'm going to show you. It's almost like you're going through this depression, right? But yet, this is what surrounds you. Nothing but good wealth and good things, right? Your financial status, you're in a good place, right? But still you seem to be depressed and kind of yeah, you seem to be depressed and kind of thinking back to when you were a child. Maybe you're just nostalgic for something that feels like home. Okay, maybe you're just nostalgic because here you have the 9 of Swords right underneath this one. Yeah, you're in a hangman position where you're just kind of seeing how you're just still and you're just seeing from different perspective. Don't overthink things, because then you might put yourself in this depressive kind of mindset. Kind of what you've lost, but not what you have right in front of you. Right now you're looking at what you've lost, okay? And not the 3 cups that are right in front of you. If you can see this, maybe if I put it back here, okay? That's what's coming up. The 2 of Cups. Yeah, the hangman. Right now you're in a hangman position where you're just kind of looking at things from a different perspective. Kind of waiting things out. Kind of waiting to make a move. The 2 of Swords. Yeah. See? There you go. Let me put this over here. Yeah, the 2 of Swords. Almost like a decision here that you want to make. Okay? All right? But there's something that you're not seeing clearly. So yeah, Cancer. You seem to be in your head and in your mind and your heart. So more like, I would say more in your head and you have a lot of cups here. Yeah, and in your emotions. So there's a lot of things going on mentally and emotionally here. All right? You really are very sad. Yeah, you're withdrawn. You're in this hermit mode. Okay, you're the Queen of Wands energy, which you very sensuous energy is more what I'm picking up. But right now you're like in this hermit, so you're kind of like very undecisive on what to do about whatever situation. You're undecisive and you're contemplating and you're thinking and you're kind of going within. You're kind of removing your energy away from everyone and everything. Almost like you need this time to yourself, and this time alone is what I'm picking up. Okay? So yeah. What else? One more card for Cancer before I start looking at the... Ten of Wands. You feel like you have a lot on your plate right now, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, which is what I was saying. You are in this good place, in this good energy. Financially, it is coming out that you're doing well. Not well, but that you live a good life. Okay, that's what is coming out. Because with the Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, you know, you have love. You have... you want to start something new here. Okay? I just noticed a Fool there. You're wanting to embark on a new journey. Okay? But yeah, you're going through a spiritual awakening right now, and also a transformational stage with the Death card. Alright? Something shifted that made you're feeling very depressed, very down on your luck. All right, which has you drawn into the Hermit. All right, and Hangman. Just these three energies right here, guys. It's pretty depressing right here. Okay, with the Hangman and the Two of Swords and the Hermit. You're really stuck and you don't know what to do about making a decision. Okay, and you feel like overwhelmed, like you have a lot on your plate going on. All right, what do you want to say to Cancer? Because this is not coming out as something romantic to me. This is just something that you guys are going through right now at this time, Cancer. Although you got a twin flame here. I mean, the Two of Cups is here, so trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. Maybe at this time, you know, your partner is being or trying to be supportive of you, okay? You do have that. So it's almost like saying, look for your twin flame. Whatever situation you're undergoing or going through, maybe lean on your twin flame, okay? So I will leave that there because the Two of Cups is there. Okay. What else, Spirit? Nurture. Right now you need to nurture. Nurture yourself, okay? There's a lot of nurturing. Nurture your relationship. Nurture yourself. They will flourish, okay? Oh, a romantic surprise is on the horizon. Be open to them. And I'm picking up more of maybe something good is going to come along. Some surprise, all right, from your person is what I'm picking up. Emotional baggage way down. Yeah, unpack it, okay? There's something that's emotionally weighing you down, unpack it, okay? With baggage there. You know, for some reason, because I am picking up different energy, I do want to give me a second. I do want to pick up a different deck. You know, the hardest part of doing readings is sitting down and figuring out what decks I'm going to be using for the day. Because there's so many. So I never know what I'm going to be pulled to. Every reading is different. I will feel different things. All right, let's see. These were shuffled. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I shuffle my decks before and after I finish readings. I rearrange them. What else does Cancer needs to know at this time? Ooh, that was a lot that wanted to come out. Maybe not. For Cancer, Spirit. Yeah, so I never know what's going to come out. I never know. Oh, resting tree. You know, I shouldn't have put my eyes. Yeah, patience and stillness. Whatever, you know, whatever you're going through right now, rest. You know, like the pause, like the hangman, rest. All right, rest and try to see things differently, and have patience in that stillness. Okay, have patience in that stillness while you're growing, because you are going through a spiritual awakening and a transformational stage. Okay, those are two strong cards I am picking up. So whatever has taken place, know that it too shall pass. Okay, all right, my lovelies. What else, Spirit? What else do you want to say? So all the crying up at night and being in your feelings and in your head, and maybe you feel things are not working out even though they are in the background, but you're still feeling very, you know, overwhelmed and just consumed by sadness. And this one wanted to pop out. Yeah, perception here. The spiral dancer, but I am picking up more perception here. All right. I am picking up more a change of perception. If you've been feeling very down and very sad, change the way you're thinking. Okay. Because you're thinking back, nostalgic. So this has to do with you kind of just being in your feelings and your thoughts at this moment, going through the transformational stages, and that is something that nobody likes, but something that we all have to go through. All right. Sacred union. Yeah, concentrate on your partnership. I'm getting that. Concentrate on your partnership right now to lean on, okay? With the twin flame coming out and this, yeah, I am picking that up. I think that whatever it is that you're going through, ooh, Ice Queen. Non-action, entitlement, ideas, preserved. All right. Right now, well, we know that there's non-action here with the hangman, okay? And right now, you're probably removing yourself if you're not feeling too well. If you, especially with the non-active or non-action, you're in this, or you just want to be left alone and kind of just alone to deal with your mourning. Because I am picking up a very heavy depression here with the Five of Pentacles, the Death, the Hangman, the Two of Swords, and the Hermit, okay? And the Ten of Wands. These are very heavy energies, okay? And this is what you're kind of feeling. And then at the same time, on top of all of that, you're feeling nostalgic, okay? Was it like this? I hate moving the cards. Not yet, it was this, okay. All right, so yeah, that's what's popping up. Let me see what else. One more card for Cancer Spirit. What do they need to know? Yeah, so the non-action, not wanting to make a move, you just kind of want to be in a resting state, kind of just left alone to deal with whatever it is that you're dealing with, okay? But you are in your mind there with the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords, okay? And Nine of Swords. These are very heavy emotions and depression and kind of feeling stuck. I am picking up stuck. You're stuck. Or you feel that you're stuck, because sometimes it can be that we're seeing things very differently. You're feeling a certain way, or maybe you feel that there's no way out of something, but sometimes it's our mind that just don't want it to come out. Yeah, trust. The chess queen. Trust strategizing. You know what? I'm going to pick something else. I'm going to pick up another deck. At the bottom of the deck is Camel Boy, small steps, asking for help. Maybe right now you're very depressed and you don't want to ask for help, but you feel like you know what it is, what I'm picking up? When you feel really overwhelmed here and you don't ask anyone for help, but you feel the weight of the world kind of just crashing down on you. That is what I am picking up. Let me leave this here and let me pick something different, since this is not really it's not coming out like a love reading, or it's more of something that you're going through. I have a charm back here, so if you see me, I'm moving everything. I can't see anything. And let me see what comes out. Oh my god, a bunny came out. Oh. This might be very significant, okay, for someone. Either someone who had a bunny, or someone who loves animals, or a bunny. Or, you know, you're gonna be, it's like a spirit animal. So if you want to look at the spirit animal of a bunny, you can do that too. Okay. Maybe your luck will be changing for the better, okay? Maybe something is gonna come along that's going to just make things better. Here's lips. Maybe someone's more like, I am picking up the energy of, get a little bit more. And something here about writing. Maybe you should journal. If you like journaling, you like writing, maybe if that resonates with someone, if you like journaling or writing, right now is the time to do so. Here with the plate, someone who's maybe eating healthier, someone, let me see what's coming out. Scorpio here. Leo. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Ghost or ghosting. Someone might have ghosted you for some of you, okay? This, I don't know, I'm not picking this up for everyone, all right? But for some, all right? It's raining. Do you hear that? I'm actually here. All the way in the attic. And I love listening to the sound of the rain. I have always loved that since I was a kid. It's kind of very soothing to me. Anywho, back to the reading. Yeah, this is for someone that, you know, has a thing with bunnies, likes to journal. Pay attention to synchronicity is what I'm picking up. Okay? Attention to synchronicities. Yes, all right. I'm gonna leave it right here, guys. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe I can pick up one more deck, because one more deck. Let's see. Anything for my Cancers? No, we're not picking up all of these. But let me look at those that faced up, okay? Maybe I can read the first one. I am the angel of peace here. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So yeah, you know, guys, be hopeful. All right, be hopeful. Your spirit guides and angels are saying that better things are gonna come, you know, kind of, which is what I also felt with the rabbit, right? Like things are gonna turn around. You may have good luck. Um, be hopeful is what I'm getting. Be hopeful. Be positive. All right. Time out. Time out. You have been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Okay. So your spirit guides wants you to pay more attention to yourself and take care of you, because whatever you have gone through has left you very drained, very overwhelmed. You are going through an awakening, a spiritual awakening, and a transformational stage. Two kind of whammies, very similar. They are more or less the same, but you know, I feel that spiritual awakening, I don't know, to some extent they can both be very heavy energy, okay? They really can, because you can't say one is lighter than the other. They're just different, okay? When you're transforming, you're kind of going within, almost like the phoenix, and you're having to burn up all these layers of your old self that aren't working with your reality, or this new version of yourself, okay? And spiritual awakenings can be that, you know, you're just spiritually awakening, and hand in hand, it can cause a lot of deep emotional feelings, okay, where you're kind of just left like, why am I feeling so heavy? Why do I feel all these things? Why am I having a hard time not sleeping? Why can't I, you know, get out of this funk? If you were always in a happy mood, you wouldn't be able to look at the inner stuff going on and work on that, okay? Sometimes it's almost like when we are on our knees, we think very differently. We see the world very differently. We're made to feel things and see things almost differently, okay? It's just from a different perspective. You get to see it from a different perspective, just hanging there, kind of at a pause, at a standstill, kind of like just lingering and kind of like feeling all these things that you probably don't want to feel. Okay? I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Oh my God. That is very significant for someone here that probably had a loss. And the bunny came out too. Okay? If that has any significance here for you. This is crazy. You know what? We just had a situation take place, and this reading is resonating. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. Anyways, I am going to leave it there. I hope that you guys had a beautiful evening. And so yeah, Cancers, this is your reading. If you feel this message resonated with you guys, feel free to like and subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you can get more updates, okay? Everyone else, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means so much to me. It really does. Thank you for supporting this channel. I'll take care of you guys. Love you. Bye.